Eric Wright was just a kid from Compton, with a sharp hustle and a vision far bigger than his block. He wasn't trying to be a superstar at first. He was a strategist. He took what he earned on the streets and put it right into founding Ruthless Records right out of a garage. When major labels refused to sign music this raw, Eric stepped up to the microphone himself. His distinctive, high-pitched delivery on Boyz-n-the-Hood, paired with Dr. Dre's production and Ice Cube's pen, launched N.W.A. into national fame, virtually overnight. As the Godfather of Gangsta Rap built an empire, the money started rolling in. One of the first things Eric did was purchase his very first home in Norwalk, California. A quiet suburban sanctuary away from the chaos of the music industry. So I'm starting off the video here in Norwalk, California, and I'm approaching a house that rapper Eazy-E bought when he first started out with the group N.W.A. And over the years, this house has changed a bit. I was here maybe like 2021 with my buddy Scott on tape, and since then the house has changed a little bit, not so much. But our first stop is here at Eazy-E's house in Norwalk, California. So right on the other side of this wall is the 605 freeway. And what's interesting about this wall is that there is a photo of Eazy-E standing in front of his 1963 Impala right about here. So many years ago. And that photo was taken in front of his first home that he ever bought. And I just noticed this, somebody just wrote R.I.P. Eazy-E. This wall and that photo taken is a very well-known photo of Eazy-E. There's also another photo that was taken in the back of this house up against one of the brick walls in the back, and it's a photo of Eazy-E pouring out a 40. Now, when Eazy-E bought this house in Norwalk, he took a photo in front of the house next door. I'm not quite sure why. I think it was an accident or something was going on with the actual house that he did purchase. But there's a photo of Eazy-E and Jerry Heller standing in front of this house, which is right next door to the house he purchased. And there's also a shot of Eazy right here with his Impala. Check that out. All done right in front of his home. This is a really cool spot. I had to stop here first. But our next location we're gonna head on to is the grave of the one and only Eazy-E. Made it to Rose Hills Cemetery in Whittier, California. And every time I come here, I'm always amazed at the view from here of LA. That's gotta be maybe 15, 20 miles from here. Downtown LA. And that freeway right over there, that is the 605 freeway. And going south leads straight to his Norwalk home. And that very wall continuing down south is where he took his iconic Impala photo, right in front of his Norwalk house. In about 2019, Eazy-E got a new updated headstone. And that headstone is right over here. It's a massive headstone. A major upgrade from his original one. Yeah, there was some controversy about his birth date. On his old headstone, it said 1963, but he was in fact born in 1964, and it's huge. It's got the biggest headstone. Somebody left him a 40 of Mickey's on the side right here. Eric Eazy-E Wright, the Godfather of Gangsta Rap. We got something engraved right here. Maybe a signature. He's got Compton Boulevard. And he did die March 26, 1995. Oh, in case if you're wondering, yes, he does have on his headstone, he put Compton on the map. You know, one of his songs he said on his headstone, he wants it to read, he put Compton on the map, and it's here. By early 1995, Eric was running Ruthless Records while balancing heavy studio sessions and endless feuds. When he developed a persistent cough and trouble breathing before being transferred to Cedars-Sinai Medical Center, Eric was brought right here to Norwalk Community Hospital. Doctors initially checked him for respiratory issues, keeping him overnight. As his condition continued to worsen, what everyone thought was a routine medical checkup in Norwalk quickly turned into a fight for his life. The diagnosis shocked the world: advanced stage AIDS. Just weeks after those initial symptoms hit, on March 26, 1995, Eric Wright passed away at 31 years old. Eazy's birth year being wrong was pretty wild. It even led to a show being produced about basically the mysterious death of Eazy-E. His daughter is investigating his death and such, and I think it was on Woman Entertainment or something like that. You could catch it on I think Amazon right now, but it's a lot of interesting facts and mysterious things that happened within his death, but I mean, who knows? But that death year being wrong was it's pretty bad. I mean, he's Eazy-E. He was big in his time, even though it was short-lived. It was a pretty massive time for the rap industry. And cool fact, in that documentary, I was contacted by the producer to use a little bit of my clip of when I came to visit Eazy-E's original headstone maybe 10 years ago. And cool fact, it was my very first video on YouTube. 31 years old is way too young. Yet Eric Wright accomplished what takes most, a lifetime. Before Eazy-E, independent rap groups from Compton weren't selling millions of records on their own terms. He handed independent artists a permanent blueprint: own your music, control your image, and never back down for a corporate boardroom. He turned a local street sound into a global culture that we still hear in the world today. Eazy's life ended suddenly, but the doors he kicked open stay open forever. Rest in peace, Eric Eazy-E Wright. You hear that train? Alright, you guys, that's gonna do it for me here at the final resting place of Eric Wright, Eazy-E. Thank you guys for joining me. Take care. God bless. Don't forget to subscribe. I will see you guys in the next.